Hi guys, this is TechDystopia, bringing you a daily dose of AI truth, and don't you need it? It's been a couple of weeks since I last posted because I've been recovering from a really nasty flu virus, and it's taken a lot longer than I'd hoped for. But there's been a huge amount that's happened. So just before I went off, the DeepSeek models were released. There was the announcement of Project Stargate, and then since then, OpenAI has gone into a really interesting mode where it's been doing some huge releases. We've had the release of O3 Mini, which is really a very strong one-shot coding system. So if you have something that you want to code up, the chances that it will get it right first time, given that it's not a huge amount of code, is actually pretty high. That doesn't mean that it's the most economically important model. I still think that Claude Sonnet 3.5 is still very important, just because it has a very long context and it's still a very good coder. And we also have the new Gemini Pro models, which have a huge context of 2 million tokens, which is very useful for coders. So apart from that, you also have the release of the Deep Researcher from OpenAI, not the Google version. And this is looking at, it's the O3 model, and I haven't used it because I'm not paying OpenAI 200 euros a month, but it is, by all accounts, incredible what it's able to do. Still has things which it's failing on, but that's, I think we need to get past this idea that generally intelligent system needs to be able to do everything to be generally intelligent. I think there are a huge amount of things that humans individually cannot do, and we rely on a vast supply of tools. So we rely on networks, on different individuals to run our lives. So there's no way that I could run a nuclear power plant by myself. There's no way that I could set up the power grid and keep it running, or the water supply or whatnot. And so having like a number of specialists among the population, each with their job, it has been a monumental task, and one that's taken 1,000 years or more, right? So today we live in a very complex, interconnected world where one human is able to do one thing very well, but is probably not that great at other things. So when people tend to judge an AI by its inability to do a simple logic problem, when the logic problem is set in three-dimensional world like ours, and it fails, I think it's the people are missing the point. Like, we don't have humans that can do absolutely everything. My ability to do frontier maths is probably the same as 99.9% of the population, which is to say that it's non-existent, and that 0.1% of the population that probably could contribute to the field, well, could they contribute to the same extent that the frontier AI models are doing? And my assumption here is that with the advent of Deep Researcher, the O3 models, is that we're seeing humans being surpassed in coding, in in mathematics and probably science very, very soon. That's not to say that humans will be economically insignificant from now on, because I still think having a guiding hand to get the most out of the AIs will be important for a while. But will we really need, or will the economic tasks which today take 10 million people to do worldwide, will they still take 10 million, or will it be 1 million, 100,000 in the very near future? That's my question. And the more things get automated, the more the world starts to adapt to AI, the more irrelevant humans will become in a very, very short space of time. And my point is always, don't look at where the frontier models are today. Don't look at whether you have full self-driving today. Look at the curve, look at where the trajectory that we're on. And I think in many, many fields, we're looking at if not annihilation, a decimation, or a reduction, perhaps by at least 10% of the current value of the workforce in many, many fields. And I just don't think the world is ready. So one of the things that I've set out to do today, I'm going to be taking some time to spend with the people in the trade union at my work and try and look at developing an environment where my organization starts to put humans first. And that's to say that I'm trying to organize people to start looking a little bit beyond their nose to see that there's a huge tidal wave of automation that's on its way. And if we push our management to say we're going to look to use artificial intelligence to benefit our employees and our clients, we're going to use it to reduce labor, not replace it. And this is what the journey that I'm looking to start today in my own organization. And I would push you to start thinking what you can do, what individual efforts that you can do on a similar level, and how you can improve the future of your organization just a little bit. Okay, so hopefully it's a positive message, and yeah, if you found it interesting, give it a comment and subscribe, and a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.